You notice my shirt? I am wearing a Jamaican shirt with an awful lot of pride. And that is because another year has come and gone, and we have had another experience of the Olympics, one of those worldwide events that does not get the amount of credit that it deserves. I will tell you this. If you watched the Olympics, then you also noticed that a lot of Jamaicans excelled. That's right. That's what was expected of them. And they did not disappoint. Okay, so I'm going to upset an awful lot of people by sharing with you the secrets, why Jamaicans excel, and why they will always excel if they can maintain their culture and not copy some other country's behavior and attitudes. If Jamaican can remain true to their culture and their heritage, they will always excel. And I'll tell you what the secrets are. Now, before I do, I must tell you that an awful lot of Jamaicans are going to be very upset at me, and I'm sure that in the comment section, you're going to have an awful lot of negative comments. Don't worry about that. That was expected. Now, here are the secrets as to why Jamaica will always excel. And as I said, they will always excel if they can maintain their own heritage and culture and live up to their motto, out of many, one people. That is, do not copy any other country. Okay, here are my secrets. Jamaica excel because of their teachers. Their teachers are some of the most amazing human beings on earth. Their teachers impart knowledge, yes, but their teachers also impart imagination. And their teachers teach the truth. The truth. And that is extremely important. A lot of countries, their history are embellished to make the country look good. In Jamaica, they simply speak the truth. And the teachers push their students without the students even knowing it. Long before I walked the streets in London or Africa or anywhere in Europe, I was there mentally because of my teachers. And that's the way it is. Unfortunately, when I grew up, I was never good with the English grammar. As a matter of fact, I'm still not very good with the English grammar. How can you be when your first language you speak like you say, "Oh, where you to go? Come here, man. How do you, man?" That's the language, the everyday language. So I did not excel in English grammar, and I still do not to this day. So when you buy my books, when you go to Amazon and you buy my books, you're going to find an awful lot of errors, but that's okay. The teachers. The second secret to secrets, why Jamaican excel, are because of the women in Jamaica. The women. That's right. Mothers are the most insistent human beings on earth. They push their kids to excel. It is true that the mother might not have had a college degree or college education, but she wants for her kids the absolute best for her kids. And these mothers are just remarkable. I remember I was in Kingston once, and this woman was on the sidewalk selling her goods. She had no legs, but in front of her was a basket, and in the basket were things that she was selling. Even a cigarette. She would sell cigarettes one by one. That was her drive. I also remember that there was a Rastafarian guy who had a pushcart, and a lot of people would probably look at him and say, "Ooh, wow." Yet he is the guy who put all his kids through college, and he insisted that his kids become educated. Because I got to tell you, once you're educated, you cannot be fooled. That was his motto. His motto was His job was to make sure that his kids were educated. That way they would not live their lives as fools. The other secrets of Jamaica and why Jamaica excel at just about everything, and this might surprise you, it happens to be the food that Jamaica eats. The food. All natural food. When you have very little money, you don't buy an awful lot of artificial food. As a matter of fact, even in the bread Jamaicans eat, they want it to be compact. They don't want the bread to be filled with air. Yam, cocoa, dasheen, ackee and saltfish. The fruit, the many fruits, everywhere. There are fruits everywhere. I was in Jamaica once, and this man told me, there he was dressed with his Wellingtons, khaki pants. He had his machete on his shoulder like that. And he said, if you see an able-bodied man begging in Kingston, let him starve. And then he looked to the hills and he said, you see those hills up there? They're loaded with food. Loaded with food. And if you go up there, you're going to find little plots of land all over up there. And people are farming these little plots of land. Does the government know about it? Maybe. But they don't bother these people. And there is a rule, a code of conduct. Code having born out of ethics and integrity. You don't mess with somebody's farm, little farm. It may not be any bigger than, say, 100 feet by 100 feet, but you don't mess with it because it is not yours. Sooner or later, you're going to go to Jamaica, and I hope when you go, you will have a great time. I really do. But I also hope that you'll spend some time with Jamaicans. Go up into the hills and meet real Jamaicans, and I'll tell you this, you're a lot safer than you think. And all depends on you. You give love and respect, and that's what you're going to get back. You go in with the attitude of arrogance and superiority, and you may not survive. Just the way it is. Finally, I'm going to tell you about why Jamaicans excel, and it has to do with their peers. Jamaicans like to have groups that they belong to, their peers, and their peers will push each other to excel. The motto is almost always excel, excel, excel. That little barefoot boy running down the street with his other peers, he wants to beat everyone, and everyone had the same attitude. Excel, excel, excel. Not only physically, but intellectually. So now you know. The 4 great secrets to Jamaica. Their teachers, the women of Jamaica, the food that they eat, and the pressure that they put on themselves to excel, excel, excel. Well, there you go. Those are the secrets why Jamaicans are the way they are.